Hello dear student, this is Sagar. Today we will discuss about the differentiation. So you already know what is the differentiation, but today we will discuss from the basics differentiation. Okay, so differentiation. So differentiation basically it is denoted by dy by dx. Okay, and it's represent change in y with respect to with respect to change in x. Okay, so change in y with respect to change in x. Okay, and it's also represent one more thing, it is represent slope. Okay, it's also represent the slope. Okay, suppose that you have given y equal to x square, so how you can find the slope? Just differentiate it. So this is dy by dx. Okay, that is equal to 2x. Okay, so it's represent the slope of these y equal to x square curve, parabolical curves. Okay, now and sometimes it is denoted by f dash x. For a second differentiation it is represented by f double dash x. Okay, if I go through the basic of the differentiation, so you know, suppose that you have given a function fx. Okay, and suppose that we are adding some is h terms, as here h is very small, which is tends to 0, means it is approximate equal to 0 but it is not 0. Okay, what is the meaning of this one? It is nearest to 0, means 0 0.1 okay, that is nearest to 0 but it is not equal to 0. So what is the change between them? So it is h equal to fx plus h minus fx. Okay, so dy by dx is equal to limit h tend to 0 f x plus h minus fx divided by h. Okay, so this is called the differentiation, and this is the fundamental techniques to find differentiation of any function. Okay, now suppose that you have given y equal to sin x, so you can follow this procedure, y plus h, this is equal to sin x plus h, and again you can find the difference, that is equal to sin x plus h minus sin x. Okay, now you can put these things there. So dy by dx, that is equal to limit h tends to 0, and fx plus h means sin x plus h minus sin x and divided by h. If you solve it, you can find the cos x. Okay, so this is the fundamental techniques, okay, to solve the differentiation and to find the differentiation of any function. Now there is some formula for it. So first formula, if you differentiate x to the power n types function, so it is become n x to power n minus 1. Okay, like suppose that you have given x to power 1 by 2. If you differentiate it, so it is become what? 1 by 2 x to power minus 1 by 2 minus 1, so that is equal to what? 1 by 2 x to power minus 1 by 2. Understand? And second thing, if you differentiate some of the function, like suppose that here is uh, x to power n plus x to power 2n plus x to power 3n, like that. Okay, there is a different function, so how you can differentiate? So it is nx n minus 1 plus 2n x to power 2n minus 1 plus 3n x to power 3n minus 1. Okay, 1. Okay, how you can do? So suppose that you have given any function y equal to x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, so how you can do this thing? So for a 6 here, this is a constant. So always keep in your mind, differentiation of constant is equal to 0. Okay, differentiation of any constant, it is equal to 0. Why it's 0? So you can write this constant into x power 0. Okay, so when constant in multiplication, so you can put it outside and differentiate x power 0. Again power comes to here in multiplication, so 0 into dtx, sorry dtx, it is minus 1, so it is overall 0. Okay, reason is this one. Now you can differentiate this dy by dx, that is equal to 3x square plus 6x plus 5. Okay, constant is 0. Understand? If I ask double differentiation, so d2y by dx square, that is 6x plus 6. Okay, so it is very important. Suppose that you have given x equal to t square plus 2t plus 5. Okay, so how you can find the dx by dt? Okay, so you can differentiate it, same thing. Okay, so here x is replaced by y and t is replaced by x is replaced by t. Okay, so here you can check, so you can just differentiate it, that is equal to what, 2t plus 2. Okay, again differentiate it, so d2x t square, okay, that is equal to 2 only. Okay, so same thing you can do. Okay, no problem. Listen here, suppose that you have given 2x plus 2 square. Okay, so how you can differentiate this type of function? So think it, this is x, so x square, if you differentiate it, ddx of this one, so it is 2x plus 2. Okay, think this is x. Okay, so what is x square? So it is 2x again, but it is not x. Okay, it is 2x plus 2. So you can differentiate again this one, so this is differentiation of 2x plus 2 is what, 2 only. Okay, so you can write 4 2x plus 2. Okay, I think you can understand these things. And next formula is differentiation of a to the power x is equal to a to the power x log a to the base e. Okay, log a to the base e. Okay, fine. And suppose that you are given ddx of e to the power x, so what is the e to the power x? E is equal to 2.718. Okay, so this is a constant, so you can write e to the power x log e to the power x, sorry e, not x, only e. Okay, so here is power and base both are same, so we can write 1. Okay, so it is e to the power x. I think understand everyone. Same thing, e to the power 2x, okay, plus e to the power minus 2x. So differentiation of this one is what? So this is e to the power 2x into here e to the power 2x, so it is different from the x, so again we will differentiate it, so this is 2, again minus e to the power minus 2x. Okay, again sorry, plus and minus 2 it is given again, so you can take the common 2. Okay, you can write it power 2x minus e to the power minus 2x. Okay, fine. So this is the differentiation of exponential function. Now for the differentiation of 1 by x, so how you can differentiate this one? So d dx of x power minus 1 we can write, it means minus 1 comes to outside, and this one is minus 2, it means minus 1 by x square. So remember this one, this is very important. And the differentiation of log function, so log x, this is equal to what? Log, so it is 1 by x. Okay, suppose that you have given log 2x plus 3. Okay, so how you can differentiate this one? Okay, how you can differentiate? So dy by dx, okay, so you, it is assumed as a x, so it is 2x plus 3, but it is different, so again we will differentiate this one. Okay, this part, so this is 2. Okay, so this is 2 by 2x plus 3. Okay, fine. Okay, now you can check for the log 2x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6, how we can do? So dy by dx, that is equal to, okay, assume this is x, so this is 2x cube plus 3x square plus 5x plus 6, and the differentiation of this one is 6x plus, 6x square plus 6x plus 5. Okay, understand everyone? So we can do like that. Okay, and this is very important because we will use these things in kinematics when you are dealing with kinematics chapter. So there is xt relation, means position and time relation. So x equal to 2t square minus 5t plus 6. Okay, so if anyone asks you, find the speed at t equal to 3 seconds. Okay, how you can find? So this is xt relation, you can differentiate it, dx by dt, that is equal to 2t minus 5, you can put here. Okay, put here t equal to what? 3 second. 1 minute. T equal to what? 3 second, you can put here, you can find. So it is 6 minus 5, that is 1 meter per second. If it is asked about the acceleration, you can differentiate d to x by dt square, that is equal to 2. Okay, 2 meter per second square. Okay, I think you understand why it's very important, because by the help of differentiation you can solve the uh, all kinematics problems. Not all, but 90-95% kinematics problem will be solved by the differentiation. Okay, so this is very important. Okay, so suppose that uh, for the trigonometry function, so how we can differentiate the trigonometry function? First one is y equal to sine x. Okay, sine x, so dy by dx, that is equal to cos x. Keep in your mind. Okay, trigonometry function, so suppose that you have given sine ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, this is y equal to, so dy by dx, that is equal to sine becomes cos. Okay, ax square plus bx plus c, but it is different from x, so we can differentiate it again, so it is 2ax plus b. Okay, understand? So it is very simple technique, which is different, differentiate it again. Okay, keep in your mind. Again, cos x, so y equal to cos x, so how we can differentiate it? So dy by dx, that is equal to minus sin x. Okay, so suppose that you have given cos 3x. Okay, how we can differentiate? So that is dy by dx, that is minus sin 3x, and 3x, here x is different, this is 3x, so we can differentiate it again. So this is minus 3 sin 3x. Okay, now, so this is cos x, third one is tan x, so y equal to tan x. So how we can differentiate? So dy by dx, that is equal to sec square x. Okay, this is sec square x. So suppose that you have given 10 2x plus 3. Okay, so how we can do these things? So this one, dy by dx, that is equal to sec square 2x plus 3, and the differentiation of the 2x plus 3 again it is 2. Okay, so you can write 2 sec square 2x plus 3. Understand? Okay, so this is tan x. Fourth one is cot x. Okay, this is y equal to, so differentiation of cot x is minus cosec, okay, square x. So you can put cot x square. Okay, so y equal to cot x square, so dy by dx, that is minus cosec square x square. Again this one is different, so we can differentiate again 2x. Okay, so we can write minus 2x cosec square x square. Okay, understand? So this is the correct way we can find the differentiation of any function. Okay, for the sec x, so if we differentiate dy by dx, so that is equal to sec x into tan x, and same thing for the cosec x, y equal to cosec x, so dy by dx, that is equal to minus cosec x into cot x. Okay, so this is the differentiation of the trigonometry function. Okay, fine. One more thing for the differentiation of inverse function. So first understand what is the inverse function. Inverse function. Okay, so what is the inverse function? Suppose that you have written y equal to fx. Okay, so this here x, set of x is domain. Okay, this is domain, and set of y is range. Okay, fine. But suppose that if I write x equal to this, f goes to that direction, so it is f inverse y. So now this y becomes domain. Okay, means range is converted in domains, and here this one is range, this domain is converted in range. Understand? So this is called the inverse function. Suppose that how you can find the inverse function. Suppose that you have given y equal to 2x plus 3, sorry, erase it, f x equal to this one. So how you can find f inverse x? Okay, so how we can find? So we know, we can assume it, y equal to fx, this is 2x plus 3, so we can write f inverse y, that is equal to x. Okay, now listen, if I put y equal to 2x plus 3, so x equal to what? Y minus 3 by 2. So we can put this thing here, so f inverse y, that is y minus 3 by 2. We can replace y by the x, so this is x minus 3 by 2. So this is called the inverse function. I think you understand how you can find the inverse function, and domain and range are changed. Okay, now here is sine inverse function. So sine inverse, if I differentiate it, okay, so it is become 1 by root 1 minus x square. Okay, if I differentiate cos inverse, ddx of cos inverse, so this is minus 1 by root 1 minus x square. Okay, tan inverse x, so ddx of tan inverse x, that is equal to, sorry, that is equal to 1 plus x square. Okay, same thing, if I differentiate cot inverse x, so that is equal to minus 1 by 1 plus x square. Okay, again the differentiation of sec inverse x. Okay, so that is equal to x root x square minus 1. Again, if you differentiate cosec inverse x, so that is equal to minus 1 by x root x square minus 1. Okay, so this is the differentiation of the inverse function. Okay, now one more thing, how you can find the maxima and minima. Maxima and minima. Maxima and minima of any function. Okay, maxima and minima of any function. Why it's important? So listen everyone, suppose that you have any function. Okay, so suppose that this is a function curve. Okay, so how you can find the maxima and minima? So this point, at this point, if you draw the tangent, so what happened? Its slope is what? 0. Its slope is 0. It means, and you can see this is the maximum point. This is the maximum point. Okay, or you can say it is the maximum value, and here you can see again slope is 0 at this point, but you can see here is below point. It means if you have given any function, you can find its differentiation and it can decide. If you put equal to 0, so it can decide at this value its maximum or minimum. Okay, so how suppose that you have given y equal to fx, so you can differentiate it dy by dx and put it equal to 0 and find the value of x. Find the value of x. Okay, if you find the value of x equal to a something. Okay, suppose that, again find the second differentiation of this function. Okay, so suppose that you are finding something and f dash x. Now you can put this value in this function, and if it is given positive, so we can say at this value x equal to a, it's minimum. Okay, it's minimum. And if it is negative, so x equal to a, it is positive. Sorry, it is maximum. Okay, and if it is 0, so we can differentiate again. Okay, differentiate again. Okay, so if again we will differentiate and put this value and that function, again we can check positive negative. Okay, if it is positive, so that is minimum at that value, and uh, at that value it is, if it is positive, so it is minimum, and if it is negative, so it is maximum. Okay, again if it is maximum or minimum, so you can put this value in this function and you can find that function values at that point. Okay, so suppose that you have given y equal to x square minus 3x plus 2. Okay, so you have given this function, how you can find the maxima or minima. Okay, so you can differentiate it again, so it is 2x minus 3. Again you can differentiate d2y by dx square, so it is 2. So if you put this one equal to 0, x equal to 3 by 2. Okay, so at 3 by 2 it is always positive, it means minimum. It is minimum. Okay, it is always minimum. You can put this value, you can find the y minimum value, that is equal to 3 by 2 square minus 3 by 2 plus 2. Okay, so it is 9 by 4 minus 9 by 2 plus 2. Okay, so it is minus 9 by 4 plus 2, that is equal to minus 1 by 4. Okay, so it is the minimum value. I think you understand how you can find the minimum value. Suppose that you have given a function a sine x plus b cos x. Okay, how you can find this one, minimum or maximum? So dy by dx, that is equal to a cos x minus b sin x, again d2y by dx square, so that is equal to minus a sin x. Okay, and this one is minus b cos x, so you can take common minus a sin x plus b cos x. Okay, again we will put this one is 0, so that is a cos x, that is equal to b sin x, means tan x equal to what, b by a. Okay, sorry, it is tan x equal to a by b. Okay, tan x equal to a by b, it means sin x equal to what, sin x equal to, this is perpendicular, this is base, so perpendicular by root perpendicular square plus base square, means a square plus b square, and the cos x is what, cos x is what, base by this hypotenuse. Okay, so you can find this one. Okay, so you can check, if you are putting this value, it is always negative, it means it is maximum value, it is maximum value. So what is the maximum value? You can put the value of sin x and cos x in that function, you can find the value. So what is the y maximum value? So maximum value is, if you put sin x value, so that is a square divided by root a square plus b square, plus that is b square by a square plus b square. It means we can write this one is a square plus b square divided by root a square plus b square, that is equal to root a square plus b square. This is the maximum value, y maximum value of this type of function. Suppose that you have given 2 sine x plus 3 cos x. Okay, such type of function. So how you can find the y maximum? So remember just formula. Okay, so root 2 square plus 3 square, what is the maximum value? Root 2 square plus 3 square, that is equal to 4 plus 9, root 30. This is the maximum value. Okay, I think you understand how you can find. Suppose that you have given minus sin x and plus cos x, how you can find? So this is 1 is minus 1 square plus 1 square, that is root 2. Okay, this is the maximum value. So I think you understand about the differentiation. Okay, if you are facing any problem, you can comment, I will discuss that problem, okay, regarding to differentiation. And it is important for the your JEE NEET both. Basically this video is for the NEET students. Okay, so if you are facing any problem regarding to differentiation, if you are not understand anything, so you can comment, I will discuss these things. Okay, thank you.